rich man, he lived in a house of gold trim fringe and marble white pillars. His clothes were made of finest silk. His wealth was well known in the land. His carriage was fine polished wood, and his horses were bred from the finest of breeders. The kings and the queens knew his name. His wealth was well known in the land. Now a poor man, he sat at the gates of the rich man's house, begging crumbs for a meal. His body was torn full of sores. His life was quickly dying down. No, the poor man had nothing in wealth, but he cried out to God as the pain raked his body, and knew that his time was at end. His life was quickly dying down. And the man, rich or poor, money or none, cannot enter the gates of the Almighty One, not by any great actions or good he has done, but he enters by taking the hand of the Son. Now the poor man died from his sores, and the rich man died 'cause his life was a bore. And they both went to death and did wait in an office that stood by the white pearly gates. Then the Lord did appear with a scroll, and asked where they thought that their souls ought to go. And the rich man replied with a smile and said, "Mister, I think you ought to know, for I've given much food to the poor, and I've built mighty castles that shine in the east, and I was good to my many ex-wives, and my goodness is known throughout this land." Then the poor man replied with great pain and said, "Dear Lord, I am so much ashamed, for I've nothing to show for you see, but I ask you to please receive me." And the man, rich or poor, money or none, cannot enter the gates of the Almighty One, not by any great actions or good he has done, but he enters by taking the hand of the Son. Now the rich man could not enter in, for his works were not good, his heart full of sin. But the poor man that fell to his knees, he went to heaven because he believed that the man, rich or poor, money or none, cannot enter the gates of the Almighty One, not by any great actions or good you have done, but you enter by taking the hand of the sun.